Hi, welcome again to another informative video. Today, I'm going to teach you how you can sell items and earn through Carousel. Hindi ko malilimutan kung paano nag-remark sa akin yung Carousel. If you guys watch my videos, you know that I work as a marketer. So, I am a marketing professional and naaalala ko 4 or 5 years ago, yung marketing agency na nag-work ako before, client namin sila. That's why, required kami to download Carousel during that time, syempre to support our client. So, my seatmate during that time, nag-uusap-usap kami, oy, anong ibibenta mo ganyan? Because, since we are working for that client, which is si Carousel, parang help na rin namin siya kasi during that time, pasimula pa lang sila sa market dito sa Philippines. So, since I am already a working professional that time, so medyo nag-shift yung pananamit, yung the way I carry myself or the way I present myself from being a college student to a working professional. So, marami ako na-dispose na damit. So, that's how I started with Carousel. Again, Carousel is a platform where you can sell your pre-loved items, damit, gadget, furnitures, musical instruments, mga kitchenwares. Pwede mo silang ibenta dun sa Carousel. And I think recently, they were acquired by OLX. Yun. So, I'll share with you how I started with Carousel. So, nasimulan ko na nga yung kwento. And then after that, binaliwala ko lang. And then, nag-try ako. After 6 months. Nag-resign na rin ako dun sa agency na yun. And then, nag-try ako magbenta because I need to declutter. I opened my Instagram account. Tapos at the same time, I made a Carousel account, 2 Carousel account, one for my personal, yung nag-shop ka, ganyan, and one for selling clothes, yan. Doon ako ano ba yan? Doon ako nagbebenta ng mga items ko, and sobrang dami ko nang nabenta. I'll share with you. My account is Heyruch. I'll share ha. So yan, 2 years and 6 months na ako sa Carousel. Kasi you will see sa upper, dito sa kanyang screen. Wait lang. Ayan. You will see, hindi ko alam. Ano nangyari? Ayan. Ang dami ko dyang binibenta and ang dami ko na rin na ano dito, na kinita. Ayan o. Sobrang dami. Ayan o, yung gitara ko, unused notebooks, mga accessories. I sell them all here in Carousel. Sold. Ang dami kong sold dyan. Ang dami niyan, as in, for 2 years. And, I think this is my 3rd account. Kasi naban yung una ko, yung isa nakalimutan ko yung password. So, I retain this na talaga. Ang dami ko ditong nabenta, to be honest with you. Ang laki ng kinita ko dito sa Carousel. Ayan. Okay, I'll teach you how I did mine and share with you some insights. Pakita ko lang kasi sobrang dami. Even yung mga iPhone na hindi ko na ginamit before, andito siya, shoes, ganyan, necklaces, corporate attires. Okay, sobrang hindi siya makita. Anyways, kasi phone lang gamit ko. In terms of reviews, 5 out of 5 tayo. O, diba? Maganda yung mga reviews sa akin dito sa account. Sorry. Maganda yung reviews ko dito sa aking account. Yon. First off, ano ba yan? May bisita tayo yan. First off, I would say that you have to look for your inventory. You have to check what items that you want to sell. In my case, I decluttered, kaya ako nagkaroon nagkaroon ako ng means para magkaroon ng ibebenta kahit wala kang kapital. So that's how I started to date. I guess siguro nasa 100,000 na siguro yung earnings ko sa Carousel because I sell used items, mga pre-loved items ko online. Kumita na ako siguro in a span of 2 years ng ganun kalaking pera. But to be frankly honest with you, the early years of Carousel was really okay. Sobrang ganda po talaga ng Carousel nung nagsimula. In my assessment and observation, Siguro, nung nabili sila nung OLX, tas nag-merge yung market, medyo pumangit. Imagine dati, kaya ko makapagbenta ng 2,000 na brand, used bag na hindi naman masyadong nagamit. Kunyari, once or twice lang nagamit for an event, babibenta ko siya talaga ng 2,000. Now, with a new selection or new market, dahil nga nag-merge sila, sobrang babarat na. Yun lang siguro yung comment ko with Carousel. So, aside from checking out the items that you will be selling, which will mostly come from your closet or your wardrobe, second na kailangan mo i-consider is the price. Taasan mo na lang para kapag tumawad sila, alam mo yun, yung price pa rin na okay sa'yo. Yun yung strategy na ginagawa ko. If I want 500 pesos, if I want parang net value for the item ng 500, I would sell it 1-2 kunyari. Para kapag tumawad, hindi ko alam, huwahi on Carousel, biglang naging in a snap, naging ganun yung market. Sobrang nang di maganda na nakakainis na. But again, we need to be smart with our decisions and we also need to sell. So, kailangan mo mag-strategize. Ganun ginagawa ko. 1-2 ko siya nilalagay. Siyempre, tatawad. Sasabihin, pwede bang 700? Pwede bang 500? Di okay. Di tayo lugi doon kasi gusto naman talaga natin siyang makuha ng 500 pesos. Yung mga tao kasi ngayon gusto nila laging merong discount. Even it's just 10 pesos, 5 pesos, they would always love to get discounts, even 5 pesos or 10 pesos man yan. So in my case, gano'n na lang yung ginagawa ko para lang part din siya ng strategy. Third, you really need to take photos, good quality photos. Wag na kayo mag-filter. I really don't suggest filters. Go outside, maybe near your window where there's direct sunlight para kapag nagpicture ka, kuha ng maganda yung item at hindi mo na kailangan mag-filter para makita yung mga details niya. It's very important that you take quality photos in your whenever you post items on Carousel kasi para iwas na yung magpapa-ask pa sila ng mas maraming pictures. Ako kasi talaga, I find it a hassle pag nagpapa-ask ng maraming photos yung tao. So, on Carousel, parang ang minimum kasi nila doon maximum nila na number of photos ay 10. So, i-max mo na yung 10, picturean mo na lahat ng angulo. And if damit naman siya, maganda sana isukat mo. Or if meron kang when-worn photo mo, since it's your pre-loved item. Ako kasi, halos lahat ng damit na na-post ko, meron akong when-worn. Yung kapag nakasuot siya sa akin. So, mas nagiging madali yung pagbenta. I really enjoy and I like the early years of Carousel. Recent lang din naman yung naging acquisition nila in merge. Parang 2019, late part of 2019 siya nangyari. So, even now na wala na si old system or nadagdagan na yung market, I still enjoy. It's just a matter of strategizing. So, imagine I was able to earn 100,000. Pwede na, 'di ba? Used items mo na 'yon. Pwede na. Dati hindi pa sila masyadong nagre-restrict sa kung ano-anong items eh. Minsan yung mga cosmetic products ko na may mga gamot kasi dahil nga I have sensitive skin, may mga gamot ako na hindi dapat hindi na muna mabebenta ngayon sa Carousel pero before nabebenta ko pa. Medyo naging strict na rin kasi sila with protocols and all eh. So, you also have to comply with their community rules. May nakalagay naman dun eh. So, ako, kung meron kang used items and you don't want to create your own Instagram account because you don't find yourself selling items for a long period of time or maging side job mo na siya. If you just want it as a part-time, yung gusto mo lang ng additional income, I would suggest go to Carousel. Carousel is like a Depop, the version of Depop sa ibang bansa. I also have a Depop account, pero hindi pa siya ganun kasikat dito sa Pilipinas. And try to strategize really with your pricing. Kasi gone are the days that okay ang Carousel. Marami ring scammer sa Carousel ha. So, ang hirap din talaga. Look for reviews. I would really suggest that you try to look for reviews online before you transact with them. Na-scam na ako sa Carousel ha. Sobra niyang sakit sa ulo. As much as possible, try to provide bank details. Or kung ikaw naman ay buyer, hindi ka seller, bank transaction talaga mas okay para pwede mo siyang mahabol. Ganyan. Actually, ang tao, kung gusto niyang manloko, makakapanloko talaga yan eh. So, depende sa appetite mo, depende sa budget mo. Try to look for items na medyo sure ka rin. Yun nga, look for reviews, ganyan. If you think that the account you're transacting with is medyo dubious or medyo hindi ka panipaniwala, hindi ka tiwa-tiwala, huwag mo nang isugal because ang dami talagang scam sa carousel at ang daming lowballer sa carousel. Tipong bibenta mo ng 5,000, tatawaran ng 1,500. Like, 'di ba? Yun nga. But still, at the end of the day, it's still a good platform for you to sell your pre-loved items. Marami ding mga success story ako na nabili sa carousel na sobrang saya ko. In fact, my favorite really is our Kindle. Na gamit. I got, eto yung mga early years pa ng carousel, gamit din ng kapatid ko. Kasi mahal ang mga engineering books. So, ako kasi, mahilig ako magbasa, pero ang nakinabang talaga yung kapatid ko. Mahal yung mga engineering books. So, instead na bumili siya, dina-download niya na lang sa Kindle. And we got that Kindle Fire for 1,500 lang. Grabe! Sobrang sulit. So, again, hindi naman lahat bad stories sa carousel.